I've been playing Old School RuneScape for over 2 decades, and somehow, I still haven't maxed an account. I've always loved playing this game on my own terms, finding new ways to make it fun, and one of my favorite things is watching other players take on their own creative twists and challenges. So this time, I'm throwing my hat in the ring. My name is Diaries Done. This is my own unique challenge, a series where I'll take on the Achievement Diaries, one by one, area by area. It's an idea I've wanted to try for a while. Maybe it's been done before, but every journey in Gillinor is different. Join me as I take on the grind, the setbacks, and the victories, all the way from easy to elite. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to episode 3 of From Easy to Elite. Forgot to record an intro at the beginning of this episode, so we're filming it here at the end of it. A lot of stuff happens this episode, so hope you guys enjoy it. We're starting off this episode mining up some materials to make some bronze throwing knives, so enjoy. I did a little mining off camera. Got 200 of each of these. Gonna smelt these down, and then I'm gonna make probably half of them at first into the throwing knives. Done smelting all that, so I'm going to smith probably just 100 of these into the bronze throwing knives. And then from there, we'll probably start training a little bit of range. I might kill some cows and try to make some range armor before I start that, just to maximize efficiency. Done smithing those 100 bars into these knives. I think now I'm going to kill some cows and try to get some crafting levels and make some armor for range. I might do the 500, just knock out another token while I'm at it. I don't know yet. We'll see how fast it takes me. But yeah, that's the plan right now. Okay, so we killed 200 cows so far. So I'm going to tan this up and start to craft some armor. So I tanned 2 inventories of the cow hides, and I bought a needle and some thread, but then I also realized I should have been already buying my farming supplies, because I can just rake these lots for just some little XP here and there. So yeah, we're gonna try to incorporate that when we can. I really should try to get some seeds too, so if I come across any of those, I'll just start planting those. Might as well get some other levels while we're at it. Okay, we're gonna start making some armor. I don't know what level this will get us crafting wise, but hopefully we can just get like the basic ranging pieces. Finish crafting all that into armor, and we managed to get our full beginner armor set for range. Yeah, there's something I wanted to address on my last video. This guy commented and said that I don't need to be on task, and I didn't know that. I was assuming it was the same like other Slayer tasks where you have to be on the task or else you can't kill the monster, so huge mistake on my part. Could have saved a ton of time, but I mean, we got some grinds out of the whole thing, so not a big deal. So I'm gonna go try that right now, and hopefully we can move on to the next Achievement Diary step. We are back at the Lumbridge Caves, so we're going to see if that comment was true. Alright, let's see. looks like it was true. So yeah, that is line number 2 done. Thank you to that person that commented. I really appreciate that insight. You saved me a ton of time. Now we can officially move on to the next thing, which is have Cedrier teleport you to the Essence Mine. So that means I'm going to have to do Rune Mysteries, which means I'm going to need a token for that as well, because I have to go to Varrock. So I just got to think of what I want to kill 500 times, and then we'll go from there. I think the next thing I want to kill 500 times is these men right here. While I'm at it, I'm going to try and train up as much range levels as I can. So we just got our first clue scroll, and we can do this one. We just got to run to Alcaharid. Okay, can this be the first complete clue scroll? Come on, Yuri. Give me that freaking casket. Of course not. Oh, wait. We can do this one too. Holy shit. This might be the dream. Please. Please, Hans. Yes! Oh my god. We actually did it. Can we get something worth it? Please. I mean, that's an upgrade. We'll take that. We'll take that all day. Sweet. Finally. Just got another clue scroll that we can do. Wizard's Tower Basement. Can we get the back-to-back? Do miracles exist? I guess we're gonna find out today in episode 3. Can we get the back-to-back? Come on. Varrock. Awesome. I guess miracles don't exist. And like 2 kills later, we got another beginner clue scroll that we can do again. So I just gotta run and grab a spade. We have made it. Give me that casket, please. Of course not. Lumbridge Castle again. Oh my god. Could this be the dream? 2 in 1 day? Please. The dream. Another clue step. Come on. We can do this one too. Holy shit. This better be good loot. Come on. Please let this be the last step. What up, Yuri? Yes! I can't believe we have 2 in 1 day. I've probably gotten like close to 30 total and not 1 complete in 2 in 1 day. That just blows my mind. Alright, let's see. What do we got? That's huge! Holy crap! Oh my god. That's actually amazing. Well, hopefully we can get 3 and just keep getting gear upgrades. I can't believe that. Just got an easy clue scroll. And I think we can do this one because I'm pretty sure it's at the arena. Yeah, it's at this arena right here, which is still technically Alcaharid. So we're gonna run there real quick. Alright, let's pray this is another 2-stepper. I know it's an easy, so more than likely more than 2. Can we do step 2? No, we can't. Just got another beginner, and we can do this one. Just gotta talk to Hans here. Alright. And we can do this one too. I just gotta grab a spade. Okay, can we get our 3rd casket? Yes! Yes. Okay. Can we please get another upgrade? Kind of an awful one, but I mean, we'll take it. 7 natures. And we just finished the 500 men grind. Got a lot of good drops, as you can see, a lot of herbs that will come in handy later. But we also managed to get 3 beginner clue scrolls done, which I was starting to lose hope that would even be 1 done. But yeah, we got a couple upgrades from that, so overall, pretty worth it grind in my eyes. Now from here, we're going to do the Rune Mysteries quest so we can knock out the next achievement line. Alright, let's start this quest. We are going to redeem our token that we just got so we can go finish this quest. We're going to have to go to Varrock, I believe. Hey, what's up, Cedrador? Need you to help me finish this quest, big dog. Oops. Alright, now we're off to Varrock officially. So we're going to officially redeem our last token when we get there, and we'll finish this quest up. As soon as I step over past this little narrow part here, we will officially be in the Varrock area. So let's use this token, and we have officially stepped into Varrock zone for the first time. Alright, we're here at Aubrey's. Okay, now we gotta run back to the Wizard Tower. Okay, let's finish up this quest. Alright, that's quest complete. So now we can get teleported and get this next step done. So we're gonna go ahead and do that right now. And that is another line done. Alright, finally getting the ball rolling. So the next thing is I gotta craft some water runes so I can mine these essence right here. But the only thing is, I only have 1 rune crafting, as you can see. So the only thing I can do is craft some air runes over in Falador. That means that we're going to have to kill 500 more of something. So I'm going to think about what I want to kill, and then we'll go from there. I'm going to kill some of these wizards and see how fast I can get a water talisman. If I get, you know, a ton of them done, I might just do the 500 on these while I'm at it, but we'll see. Yes, we got it already. I've only killed 8 of these. Awesome. So yeah, I'm probably not going to kill these for the 500 just because they actually still do decent damage to me. So I'm going to find something else. One thing that I've wanted to do for a while now, and now I can while I'm over here and thinking about it, I want a cape. So let's hit up this highwayman. My 7-year-old inner self is feeling great about this revenge. Alright. You just look so much better with a cape on. I've been thinking potentially about amending one of the rules for the series so far just to kind of make it somewhat not a miserable grind sometimes. So I'm thinking changing the 500 to 250 for 1 token, but if I want to just grind out 500, that will give me 2 tokens, but I can't go back and do 250 more maybe. I think that's what I'm going to start doing just because it's going to take me so long to get certain things done if I have to kill 500 all the time, which I'm doing it more frequently than I was expecting. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. Let me know in the comments if you don't think that's a good idea, but I'm going to proceed with the rest of this episode with that idea. I think I'm just going to switch to doing these giant rats just because I'll get them done a little bit quicker. So yeah, I will update you when I have either another milestone or update, or if I just get the, I'm gonna shoot for 250 for this just to get it done. And that's 250 giant rats, so that's one token. I'm thinking this new rule is just gonna be better overall. But I was thinking, if I go to 500, that allots me 2, and then 753, 1004, etc. So that being said, that means that I can go back to Falador with that token, and I can do some air runes at the air altar. And then from there, I can actually make water runes at 5 rune crafting. So that's the next goal. Finally got a beekeeper random. I've been wanting to try to get one of these so I can get some flax so I can make different bows later. So we're gonna do this. Well, I got the beekeeper legs out of it. No flax, but I mean, I'll take that. We're gonna put this on rune crafting. Yeah. Okay, we mined some pure essence. Hopefully that is enough to get to level 5. I assume it will be. So yeah, now we're just gonna make some air rune. So now we're gonna redeem our new token so we can go run some air rune. This one token will just count until we get the level that we need, so we don't have to get like 5 or 6 tokens just to do a few different trips. All right, we're here. Let's do it. In our first rune crafting level. And there it is. That's 5 rune crafting. I barely went through any of my 200 that I got, so we'll have some extra for later. So now we can do the next line in the diary. So we're gonna do that now. All right, we have arrived. Let's get this next line done. And that's 6 rune crafting too, and the next line is complete. Making some good progress this episode, so the next one's going to be easy too. Learn your age from Hans and Lumbridge. So we're going to just teleport there real quick. All right, let's do this next one. All right, Hans, give me my age. 1 day, 6 hours already, dang. Yeah, that's another one knocked out. What's next again? Oh yeah, this is the one that I did by accident. So I'm just gonna pickpocket this guy right here and pretend like I'm doing it for the first time. Yeah, that's another one done. So yeah, now I can actually pickpocket some of these guys too and get some levels because the one of the last ones we have to do is go into the ham hideout, and I want to have a high enough pickpocketing level to actually pickpocket them for a while. So yeah, the next one is to chop and burn some oak logs. So I'm gonna have to get 15 wood cutting and fire making, but that is gonna be like extremely fast. So we're just gonna do that real quick. All right, we just hit 15 wood cutting and 15 fire making. So now we're gonna go ahead and chop down an oak tree, or at least get one log. Let's see how long this takes. Wow, that was pretty quick actually. So yeah, now we're going to light this on fire and complete the next line. That was also very fast. So yeah, that's another line down. The next one is kill a zombie in Draynor sewers. So we can do that real quick. All right, let's do this. And that is another line done. I'm thinking we're gonna knock out the rest of this by the end of the episode, if all goes well. Alright, next up on the list is fishing some anchovies in Alcaharid, so we're gonna go run and do that right now. Okay, we have arrived. Let's get some anchovies, get this next line done. And that is another line done. Alright, so the next one is bake some bread on the Lumbridge kitchen range. So we gotta do cook's assistant. Okay, so we're gonna buy a bucket, we're gonna buy a pot, and that should be everything we need to get going. Just gonna go grab this egg real quick. Alright, just need to steal your egg, Mr. Farmer. So now we're gonna go pick some wheat, grind it down into some flour. Alright, so let's go turn this into flour up here. And this should be the last thing we need. Let's go bring all this to the cook in Lumbridge Castle. Okay, we're back here at the castle. Let's talk to the cook. And that's quest complete. I'm actually dumb. For some reason I thought that those ingredients were going to count towards the task. So I have to get everything else one more time. So I'm going to do that real quick. Be right back. Okay, we have our ingredients that we need. So we're going to make this dough. Then we're going to use it on this cooking range. And that's another line done. So yeah, I'm really going to try and get these last two just knocked out for the episode, just finish off strong. So we gotta go get some iron ore at the Alcaharid mine, and then we just gotta enter the ham hideout. So we're gonna go do that. And we made it to the Alcaharid mine. We're gonna hit this iron rock up and finish another line. And that's another one done. Next one, enter the ham hideout, and this will be the last one. Made it to the ham hideout, so we're going to break in here and get our last line done and officially be done with the Lumbridge and Draynor and Alcaharid easy tasks. There it is. We finished the Lumbridge and Draynor easy tasks. So now we just gotta go back to Lumbridge Castle and claim our reward. Let's go do it. And here we are, gonna claim our reward. I can't believe we did it this episode. We just kind of flew through the rest of them, but super glad we got it done. So let's claim our reward. All right, we got an explorer's ring and an antique lamp. We're gonna use this on out of all these. Let's just use it on our range. Why not? 2500 range gave us 32 range. All right. And there you guys have it. We finished out the Lumbridge and Draynor and Alcaharid tasks. Next episode, we're going to decide what zone we want to unlock next. I probably am going to grind out a ton of levels and stuff that I can do in this area before I move on. That'll probably be at the beginning of the next episode. I can't believe how much we got done today. I appreciate everybody for watching. Like if you enjoyed, and subscribe. would be greatly appreciated. And stay tuned for next episode.